What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Final Fantasy. We are back here at the Hideaway. I got my coffee, so we are ready to progress. Let's start working on taking down the Empire. Now, hold the phone just for a second. I see new things at the blacksmith that you have for me.
So, what'll it be?
Flame Tongue, that is 180. You need Stormcry and a Fire Shard for that. Interesting. Of course we will.
Should last you a good while.
Yes, we will equip that. That sounds beautiful. Okay, so the weapon was the buff. Nothing in buffs and armor. Let's take a look at what the blade looks like. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this beautiful thing.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Oh my.
Don't sound happy.
That is a pretty blade.
What do you suppose it could be?
Black and red too, my two favorite colors. This game just becomes more and more made for me, huh? Nah, I'm pretty sure that was better, but let's just triple check that. So this is 180, Invictus is 165. Indeed. With a tongue of flame, spake he the words of destruction. Say less.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Right, what do we have for you? I think I already topped up on potions, right? I think I did that last time. Heat wave. Reduce heat wave cooldown by 2.7 seconds. 7. I think I have damage buff in all my slots right now, so I don't think I have room for that. You already picked up this at Lostwing.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will ya?
All right.
Yeah, we can definitely take a look. Now, let's see. So here we have the Gouge plus 15% damage, which is huge. Attack by 7 and Scarlet Cyclone damage by 8. Okay, so we can't actually buff Heatwave. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the Heatwave cooldown.
And what do you want? Go on then.
The 7 attack probably won't... The 7 attack won't do as good as the 2.7 second cooldown on Heatwave will do in terms of damage. We have 7 attack on our default attacks, or we can get the huge damage dump from Heatwave more consistently, so... Oh, it already equipped it for us. Wonderful. Perfect. So let's see what Otto needs. What can we do for you?
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you up.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the Royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again, this time due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
That might just take the way.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but Who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
I suspect I know what you mean.
Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Yeah, Clive definitely has that Geralt of Rivia effect on females, I would imagine. You look shady. Alliant Reports unlocked. There's an Alliant Report. Alliant Reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Gore at the Alliant Report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports, compiled by the Cursebreakers, contain information on quests currently available across Balestier. Okay, let's
Suppose that's everything.
see what you have.
Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Cursebreakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't
The snort is crazy.
I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Alright, let's take a look. Well, actually, let's learn a little about him first.
Me?
I do what Otto tells me. Suppose you could say I'm his right-hand man. He's a hard master, but not nearly as hard as my old one was. When that man beat me bloody and threw me out onto the streets to die, it was Otto who found me and took me in.
The way I see it.
I owe him, and so I help him look after the ledgers, as well as reading through all the reports coming in from our allies across the Twins. And if it sounds like someone out there needs our help, I make note so I can point any willing volunteers in the right direction.
So, what'd you say?
Are you willing? There's no surer way of turning Otto's frown a little less frowny. Let's take a look.
Anything catch your eye?
Finding new quests. Use Goat's Alliant Reports to not only find new quests around Balestier, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. Welcoming committee. And dying on the vine. Okay. Go check it out. We can use him to directly fast travel to side quests anywhere in the world. That's useful. You can just go there to the Hideaway instead of having to worry about running across him.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I don't see why not.
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Anything I can do to get XP, I'll do. Got a lot of a skill tree left to level up, so...
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
That's sad, man.
You stay here and rest.
Bears in this world have been so beaten down, they're afraid to ask for food, just sitting there silently starving to death. Definitely needs to be fixed.
But how did the gross?
And we got the hammer for the job, so willing and able.
Can I have another?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Pretty good operation they're running with all this.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Hopefully. You don't need to fast travel to that game, it's 60 yards. You will be just fine walking on over.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
What a great world they've crafted here.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
I'm glad you made it. Got 100 ability points for that. Nuts. And a gill bug. Now we have one more over here. Yeah, I've never been more invested in helping out a cause. I'm ready to do whatever needs to be done to fix this.
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me.
We'll definitely take care of that.
Grapes in for pressing soon. Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need?
Absolutely.
Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Get to test out more about aerial combat anyways.
You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry! Lostwing needs those grapes!
We're off to kill some wasps. Excited, Toggle. The mysteries of vinification. While some winemakers will remove the skins of the grape after pressing, leaving both skin and seeds in the juice to commingle creates a must that is better suited for extended aging, ultimately resulting in a more refined wine. Then, Once the wine calms and settles sufficiently, the skins are removed, and the must is then transferred to wooden barrels of oak or chestnut, which, by allowing air to leach into the wine, impart deepened levels of complexity, introducing rich aromas and improving texture, all while lessening bitterness. Never was a big fan of wine. I've tried red and wine. Oh, sorry, red and white. Never was a fan. More of a spirit man myself. And definitely enjoy a good glass of whiskey. Sometimes scotch.
Don't tell me.
Vodka, however, I think vodka is detestable. The thing tastes like nail polish remover. Which I actually know what that tastes like since I was a kid and drank some by accident. It is surprisingly comparable. Let's go take care of these wasps.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Indeed. Especially now with the new sword.
It's over.
I make short work of these.
Stay down.
Yeah, my shift isn't working. There we go.
It's over. You lose.
Couldn't face shift to the one downed wasp breath though.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
Go fast travel back to that. It's a couple 100 yards. I'll probably make this episode just a little short one. I'll finish these side quests off, head back to the hideaway, get ready to head out, and then wrap up.
With your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward.
I appreciate that.
Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness.
Angle is so
And once
blurry.
this vintage is ripe for drinking,
I was going
there'll be
blind for a
glass or
second.
two raised in your honor.
Iron on the vine. Okay, we got some valuables to sell back at the hideaway too. Alright. Interesting, we have a side quest at Martha's Rest. Go check that out. Always willing to help out the people in need. Thankfully, this place hasn't been on the chopping block yet. Hold that thought. We have a merchant
What are
here.
you after?
I am after your money, nothing else. Right. Dragon Talon, Minotaur Mane, Frozen Tear. Old Scales, Clouded Eye, Gilbug. Sell all three of those.
A fair trade.
Black Blood is valuable.
I wanted one of those.
Ali Madla, Briar. Okay, that's all the things we need to sell. What's going on with the tavern?
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
Absolutely.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Had me a bandits.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
I'm sure we can handle it.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Catch you at a bad time.
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
I'd love you to try.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
That's enough.
Fools. Died for a blade they never could have gotten in the first place.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
You'll need some new tables.
We'll think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
Noted. All in a day's work. Although, sorry about the mess. We wrecked most of the furniture in your bar. The Scarlet Cyclone was maybe a little bit of a bad idea.
You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, take care of yourself.
You too. It's an old countryman. Alrighty. I imagine that might be it for the side quests. I don't think we have many places on the map unlocked. I think that's about it. Let's head on back to the Hideaway. You can always swing by Goat if he has anything else on his little ledger book. Talk to Gav after and then wrap things up. What's the situation here, Goat?
All right. Quick look.
We have nothing in either. Very good.
Think you can help?
Alright, Gav, what's the report?
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our Eikons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an Eikon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cause a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
Sounds like a plan.
You two behave now.
Would this be a new location? No, it's Lostwing, okay. I'm assuming the way out is in Lostwing. Probably a side path leaving the village.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Only one way to find out, Clive. What is the way we're even progressing here? I'm not even sure. I run towards the icon, I suppose. I'm curious to meet this dame. No idea where this road to Northreach is. Here it is. So we gotta get up on the bridge, right? Yeah, it'll be this way. And thankfully, all the barricades have been cleaned out for us already.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
I don't know about safe, but he had the same answer as I did. Safe might not be the word. I love the little piano exploration track we have. Already running into some fun. That's quite a lot of distance on that.
That's enough.
Yeah, that extreme down throw staggered the other spider from a mile away. Ah, we can't take the river, but that was a sneaky little path right there. Right, given that we are heading to a brand new location, and we did the side quest, it's probably a good time to wrap up and give this place its own little episode next time. So, thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, as always, there is a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Final Fantasy. Don't forget to pet your animals, everybody. Alright, take care. Have a good day.